Just a few of them. What up, what up, what up? It's your man 3T favorite time of the day. Kicking it here with my dog Lucky Starr. What's up?
What it do, baby?
Man, look, I went throwback, bro.
Yeah, I did it. I really went back.
I went back.
I was shocked.
You was shocked? I'm gonna let that little part play with me. So, man, look, that motherfucker touched me.
Famous?
Yeah.
Why?
It touched me because that's what the foundation of Sip Some Savage is really built on.
Okay.
Ain't nobody coming on here. We ain't talking about bullshit. We ain't trying to exaggerate the truth.
Okay.
It's all positive, all love, and I'm giving flowers while people here. So when I hear that shit, like, if I was talking about this, I'd be famous. If I was talking about that, I'd be famous. It's like, that's the only shit that people really want to hear, that negativity.
For real, it's the truth.
So what made you come up with that? Like, where it come from?
It's the truth. Like, to me, that's really what it is. Like, I think that, you know, in this culture that we live in, like today, you know, if you want to be famous, you know, you chase clout, you do things to chase clout, and if you do those things, a lot of the time it look like they seeking a reward.
Right.
It be temporary. It's nothing that is like gonna have longevity or, you know what I'm saying, like go nowhere for a long period of time. But you could be famous from bullshit.
Right.
In this culture, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you know, also though, is like that almost go into like when people talk about keeping it real, right?
Yeah.
So I work a 9 to 5. Sometimes I love it, sometimes it ain't the best. But somebody might be doing this or doing that. Why is that every day not real to everybody? Why it gotta be like you say, like, man, shit, I gotta do this and that?
I don't know. I guess it's based on your morals, your principles, your values, where you come from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you was taught, everybody taught different and raised different. Everybody look at shit different, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, unfortunately, like, with the internet and the
Talk
influence that the internet has had on just everybody as a whole, like, worldwide, you know, not just Louisiana or the United States, like, worldwide, the cause and effects of the internet is just created, you know, that's just the way that this what we living in is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the new norm, man. You know, I'm sure eventually it's gonna move and evolve into something else, hopefully.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying? But right now it's a weird time.
What you feel about the internet game? And where I'm going with that is, like, I know in the music industry these days, like, shit, that's where you gotta sell yourself. So what are some of the things you feel you have done on the internet that you probably like, fuck, let me take that one back, or man, I should have went even harder doing this one or that?
Shit, like, well, you gotta know that I come from the era of, like, hands-on. I come from the era of CDs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like, I've been rapping so long from when they had CDs and we was writing on them bitches. You hear me? Like, writing on there, like, this me, whatever.
Ain't even had a label on that.
Ain't even had a label to, you know, getting our CDs pressed and really going out in the streets and really putting them in people's hands and really selling them in the streets, like people buying your shit wherever you at. You know, they make fun of it nowadays, you know, but at a time, there was a time when that was the way to go to sell your shit. So for me to like see that, and now it's evolved into like the internet world and the digital sales and the streams, it's like you got to market on the internet as well. So it's like, the internet could be beneficial, but it got its drawbacks as well, because it create a false perception too.
Ooh.
Because on the internet, like, you can make anything look like you want it to look.
Is how you touched on it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so with the internet, it create like a lot of falsities and a lot of people who really not in a position that they put on the internet, the way they portray themselves, that's not really real.
Ooh.
And what happens is, you have people that see the internet and they don't realize, like, I shouldn't compare myself to what I see on the internet, because that shit can be fabricated. Like, I could right now, if I really wanted to, make myself look like I done blew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you have the money, you could go buy fake streams, followers, views, all that. They got big artists that do manipulate their numbers.
Yeah.
They just they do have a big fan base, but it may not be as big as they put it on the internet. Yeah, I could do all that. So instead of me doing that, I work for my shit organically. Mm-hmm. But even in that, what I'm saying is I shouldn't compare myself to somebody else because they may be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and then I'm looking at it like, well, shit, I should. You know what I'm saying?
Always do you. Whatever feel right to you.
You gotta just do your own thing and stick to what you're doing, because if you compare yourself to what you see on the internet, like that shit, it's a lot of manipulation going on with that shit. Like you'll base your success on what you see on the internet and think that you ain't succeed when really you succeeding because what you doing is organic and real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't bought like a lot of people.
Good stuff. So I wanted to start it off like that because, like, no lie, I've been really bumping that all day today because, like, when I hear a song that touch me like that, it automatically just stick with me for a long time, and that mother just gonna be on repeat. Yeah. But I go to the basics now. Yeah. Lucky Starr, Baton Rouge, baby.
Yeah.
What part of BR are you from?
Man, I'm from everywhere. That's what I be telling people, cause really, I lived in several places in BR. You know what I'm saying? I don't even live in BR now. I live on the outskirts of BR.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a Baton Rouge baby. This is my heart and my soul. Like, you could be a Baton Rouge baby and living in California now. Like, I got people that's Baton Rouge babies that was born here, raised here. They left. They moved somewhere for a job or with their family or whatever. But they still gonna forever be a Baton Rouge baby because this shit in us. You know, we born to this. Yeah. Like.
So moving all around, like you say, you touched a little bit of everywhere. Yeah. How the upbringing was? Like, trouble kid, good grades?
Man, I was a good kid. I had good grades. I had 2 parents. I can't complain about my childhood or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
That's good stuff. Yeah, what schools you went to high school?
I went to Baton Rouge High.
Man, so you really was fucking smart.
Shit, yeah, I'm smart as a bitch.
Hey, y'all heard that? I say you was. She say, shit, no, I'm smart as a bitch. Like, nah, yeah, I'm with that shit. Shit. That's good, man.
Trying to get to the money, right?
Facts.
We need to be smart.
Facts.
Yeah, you can't get to the money being a dummy.
Right.
It don't go like that.
Hey, can't get to the money being a dummy.
It don't go like that.
Don't go like that.
It don't go like that.
Man, so Baton Rouge High.
Baton Rouge High.
Now you got this swag. When you bump into them people nowadays, did you always have this swag? Because, man, look, let me tell everybody. I seen Lucky last week, right? That was Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday downtown at the basement. When I say you walked in like a motherfucking star, that's how you came in. Okay, well. And so when people see you now, like even today, we out here at Capitol Park. Y'all shout out to Capitol Park. Let us sit up in this thing.
Shout out to Capitol Park. Junior, that's my brother.
No doubt. Anybody be like, damn, I ain't see you like that back then, or you were always like this. You know, swag, bro.
I mean,
you got that
I think
swag.
that everybody like gonna evolve over time. Like I'm probably like in my prime right now. Like you know,
MJ with the 23.
Every day, you know, you feel like you a little more in your prime, like you a little more seasoned. You know, you done figured out your swag. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as my personality and like that aspect of me, I've been like this since high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to have I had the girly phase, like when, you know, I wore the long nails and the weaves, all that shit. Like, I had the girly phase, but then I was like, you know, I'm doing this because this is what is expected of me. This is not really what I want to do.
How old were you when you realized that?
Grown.
Okay.
Yeah,
it took you that minute?
Because like, all right, in high school, it's just like what is expected of you to be, like this girly girl, and you know, especially if you got a family like my family that I came from, like my mom and daddy. My daddy, he was like, he don't really care. He like whatever, you know what I'm saying. But like my mama, she always used to be like churchy, like you gonna be this way, you know what I'm saying. That's just how she is. That's how she was raised. So I can't fault her.
Gotcha.
But like when I got old enough, like college to just really do what I want to do and be, I still was living in a try to please other people, because at that time when I was trying to do my music, everybody was like, you need to sell sex, man, you beautiful and you ran track and you got a track body and you need to push that, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll sell, like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Back then I'm thinking like, well, let me do what's what's gonna, sell and, whatever. Then I got to realizing, like, man, this shit whack. Like, I'm grown as a bitch. I'm worrying about what other people think. You hear me? My personality been like this. Like, how I'm talking to you now, this been my personality.
That's you.
This me. So I'm like, you know what, man, I'm grown. I'm finna do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody take care of me but me. Yeah. And I'm finna, like, whether they like my image or they don't like my image, I'm finna look how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I just started rolling like that. Now I'm still gonna get my nails done. I gotta get my nails done. Because I feel like at the end of the day, I'm a female. I'm not trying to be a nigga. I just like nigga clothes. Them bitches comfortable. I know how to flex them. You hear me? So I rock them bitches. That's my style. But my nails gotta be done, because I'm a female and I like to have my nice clean hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. So that's just my little swag.
I got you. So you definitely say college, and I want to come back to that. But before I lose this train of thought, I want to touch on it right now.
What?
I think my opinion.
Which way?
My opinion. That's why a lot of females have a hard time selling, because they want the sex, right?
Yeah.
The mainstream want the sex. One of my favorite, probably all-time greatest female rapper, Mia X. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I like Mia X.
Don't get the credit she deserved, because Mia X wasn't talking about all that sex shit.
Right.
Like, she had a few of them here and there. But Mia X, like, talked about fucking shooting at people and selling dope G shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes you ever think about that, like, damn, should I go back to trying to do the sex shit?
Fuck no. I can say that on here?
Yeah, fucking right. We've been cussing already.
I ain't even realize it. See, that's just how I talk. But no, I don't regret. I don't want to go back or no shit like that, because I'm the most comfortable I ever been in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the most happiest I ever been in my life. So why would I go back to something that I feel like I had to do it because that's what other people wanted me to do versus, I could do it. Like, I could, like, for Halloween, me and my wife switched, like, roles, and she was me and I was her.
Okay.
And everybody was like on me, like, man, like, what y'all forgot? Like, I could do that.
Still pressure. Either way, huh?
If I want to do that, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more comfortable the way that I am. So I'm gonna be the way that I am.
So no sacrificing who you are for the bag. Fuck that shit.
That's dead.
Do you agree though? It's still like that way, like I just said in a sense, and you say it as well. Like the female have a harder time if they not selling the sex.
Yeah, I think so. But I also what I learned for me personally, I get way more respect.
Ooh.
Like, I think people gravitate to me more because they know, like, man, she good. Like, she happy with herself. She feeling herself. I'm feeling her. Like, they could see the confidence in me.
It's genuine.
So, so they fuck with it.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Real talk.
So back to college. Where you went?
I went to Southeastern for 2 years on a track scholarship.
What you ran?
I ran the 400. I was on the 4x4. I did the triple jump.
I ran 100.
Man, stop playing.
Just playing.
Come on, man, stop playing. Now you childish. Bro.
So you got some speed with you?
Yeah, I was nice. Like, I won state in the triple jump my senior year.
Come on.
Yeah, but I ain't do that good at Southeastern. Like, I went to Southeastern.
You was grown.
It wasn't that. It's just that they ain't know how to coach me.
Okay.
You know, like, I feel like a good coach gonna know how to coach each individual athlete the way they need to be coached for them to learn it the best. You know what I'm saying? Versus, like, you just got one way of coaching.
And everybody supposed to adapt to that.
It don't work like that.
Yeah.
You know, I've been a coach myself, so I know you gotta switch it up for different kids, man.
Me and you talked about that before. You being a coach. So after college, you finished college.
Yeah, I went to Southern on a track scholarship for the other 2 years.
Okay.
I seen Southern coach at a track meet, and I was like, man, I'm trying to come back home. And he was like, you see, I offered you a scholarship, and you went to them. He said, I don't have no money for you right now.
Dang.
But if you come down here and go to school for 1 semester, and you do well, I'll give you a scholarship. So I had tops, because like I said, I went to Baton Rouge High, so I had I had tops, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to do that. I came down here, I went to summer school, my people had paid for that summer, and then Tops had paid for that fall, and by the spring, he was like, I'm gonna give you a full scholarship. I got you full. I'm gonna take care of the rest of it. So I went finished at Southern. I was swag run up and everything when I came to swag. Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I did real good in the SWAC. Cause again, I was home with my people. They understood me.
You understood them?
Yeah, he adapted to how I needed to learn that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I excelled. So
Gotcha.
shout out to Johnny Thomas, R.I.P. Coach T from Southern. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Yeah, he really took his time.
Held you down and got you right.
Real talk.
So what you went to school? What did you major in?
I majored in education. When I started at Southeastern, I was in education for like pre-K through third grade.
Uh-huh.
And then when I came to Southern, I was gonna lose buku credits by staying in that same division. So it just happened. I only lost a few credits if I would have transferred over to health and phys ed. And I'm like, shit, I could do that, be a PE teacher, and make the same as somebody who teach physics or chemistry or yeah, let me do that. So I did that, and that's what I got my degree in.
And so became a teacher.
And I wanted to coach, but at the time they just ain't had nothing open. So I just took this job teaching primary school PE. Thinking like, okay, in a couple years I'll get on coaching. Man, it took me 8 years to get on coaching. I swear, dog. I still can't believe I did elementary PE for that many years.
8 years.
8 years.
With them little younger ones, them little ones that can't sit still, don't listen to nobody.
I did 8 years of PE, then I did 2 years of art, and then at the time when I was doing art, a coaching position came open at the high school, and I did that, and then the next year a teaching position came open at the high school, so they pulled me over there. I'm good. I'm like, all right, I'm at the high school.
Yeah.
I'm away from all the little bitty kids, you know. And I did that for the last 3 years.
So during that time, was you rapping?
I've been rapping since high school.
Since high school?
Yeah, I started rapping my junior year of high school.
When did you take it serious?
I've been taking it serious since my junior year of high school.
Since the gate?
Yeah, from off the flap.
So,
but different financial situations and growth as a person, as an adult, that's gonna allow for you to take it more seriously. Quite naturally.
And on top of that, what a lot of people really don't know, and I'm not in the music game like that, but I understand some of it. It ain't cheap financing these projects, like from the production of the beats to the music videos and all that type of stuff. Right. So, like, once again, back to the earlier conversation, man, I don't know why our society look down on the person working, financing a dream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But how was that coping with teaching, knowing deep down inside, like, man, I'm supposed to be a rapper?
I mean, like, it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely something that was hard, but like in the early years of it, you like, well, shit, I've been working these regular little jobs, whatever. I done got this degree. I'm finna go ahead and rock with this career and get this real. It ain't even real money, but that when you young, 22 years old, fresh out of college, it's good money.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So you doing it, but then as you get older, like I say, life experiences, and you like, man, look, this ain't really no real money. Like, when I was 22, that shit was cool. At 30, that shit not cool. You know what I'm saying? Teachers, they don't give you nothing but like an $800 raise a year.
Ooh.
For all that shit you go through as a teacher, that's all you make.
Yeah.
So, like, people who might take a job making less than you, in about 5 years, they done passed you up. And you just doing the same shit.
Right.
Dealing with more bullshit every year.
Over and over and over and over.
Every year.
Man. Pretty weight there, man. Well, if y'all ain't know, it's Sip Some Saturday. I'm drinking on Hypnotic Lucky.
I'm on a Incredible Hulk, you know what I'm saying?
Old school there, y'all.
Throwback.
Once again, shout out to Capitol Park with the drinks in the facility as well.
Absolutely.
Good looking out. So, been in the rap game, did your teacher thing and stuff like that. I see you got a hell of a impressive list of folks that you done did some songs with.
Yeah.
I don't want to say who better than the other. We ain't doing it because we love them all. But I want to talk about maybe like who stood out in the studio, or who showed you, or who got a certain type of work ethic that you picked up something from. See, all positive. We ain't talking about
Hey,
nothing
no
negative.
lie, I could really say something good about like all of them.
Okay.
Cause like, as crazy as it may sound, like I really did pick up some things from them. Like, all right, so like Spitter,
Uh-huh.
he like real prompt and on time. Like when you in this business with music, you notice that a lot of people do not be prompt. They late for everything. I know I was a little bit late today myself because I live, like I said, on the outskirts.
I wasn't gonna tell nobody that,
Yeah,
but I will late too. We live on the outskirts too. Yeah.
But just keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say that I didn't expect it from him because he was Spitter. I just didn't expect him to be that prompt because I'm so used to people being bullshit.
In the industry.
Man,
like
what?
that.
Man,
Yeah.
that dude, whatever, like, we talked about it, whatever, he did it. It was on time. When it's time to show up to shoot the video, he was on time. Man, it had to be about 40-some degrees outside. Maybe 30-something when we shot the video for To The Max.
Yeah.
Man, he ain't had no jacket. Man, that
To the
dude was
max.
outside to the max, freezing cold. He like, man, shit, we gonna get the shot. We gonna get the shot.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're professional.
He was
dude.
on the shit. Like, who else I done did something with?
I see you got Level, Sean Thane,
Yeah.
Cheryl Marty. I don't want to touch on.
Sean, he was like the first like dude rapper to like dude rapper out of BR that kind of like got a little name for themselves that was like fucking with me.
So embraced you.
Yeah, for sure. But he
Yeah.
like family. Like Sean basically is family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know family ain't always blood shit. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So
I swear some of the closest people I'm
Yeah.
closest to ain't got a tap of blood of mine, man. So I did an interview last week with an up and coming rapper, Fluff, out of Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And in her interview, she gave a shout out to Titanic. And
Yeah.
at that time, and still, I apologize, I haven't heard any of her music, but I see she featured on one of your tracks.
correct.
And I'm like, God damn, what the fuck I did?
She be eating, huh?
She ate like
Yeah.
that. Man, y'all ripped the fuck out that song.
Yeah, that's
man.
actually my second time working with Titanic. Me and her got a song together called "Can't Get Enough," and it slept on. We should do a visual for it. We really was supposed to do a visual for
Yeah.
it, but it just be hard sometimes. At the time, she was still working a job, and I still was working a job, so it was hard for us to get together schedule wise. But now, we really. Matter of fact, I'm gonna holler at her about that.
Man,
We gonna do that.
Hey, can I be in the video?
Yeah, man.
I
she
swear
said-
to God, I want
Yeah.
to be in the video, bro.
You got that.
So, how long did when did y'all do this?
That came out last year. Last year I dropped 3 EPs. 3 EPs and like buku shit in between them, like videos every month, singles. I was real busy in 2021.
Okay, who concept, yours or hers?
For this particular song, how we did this song? I just had a raw beat.
Who produced it?
BG Sounds.
BG Sounds, okay.
And I don't know. I just said this is what I was kind of thinking, and she was like, "Yeah, I like that." And she came through on her break.
On the break.
Yeah, she was working at Walmart at the time. She had came
Another
on her
hustling,
break.
funding her dream.
She ate on
I
that
love
bitch.
this shit.
She ate on that bitch and went back to work. I swear. I ain't lying.
Dang.
And then Baton Rouge Baby, it just I had to have her on that bitch.
Man, I've been seeing you promoting it.
Yeah.
I don't see it on Apple Music. Am I overlooking it?
You not overlooking it. You not overlooking it.
Okay.
It's not on there.
I ain't want to talk about that with you shit, but I seen you got the remix with AJ,
Yeah.
and then you got the off. Man, look at you finna have me go down that road. No, we're gonna come back to Baton Rouge, baby.
Okay.
Man. We're gonna come back to Baton Rouge, baby. So, is this somebody who, like, you knew already? Like, did you find her? She found you? Or?
Titanic.
Yeah.
Me and Titanic met from I think the first time I seen her, I don't know now, cause I be smoking, so my memory be a little cloudy sometimes. It be in my mind, but it be in the back. Like sometimes certain things gotta get pushed forward for me to like, put it together. But I want to say I seen her at Alley Stacks
Showcase.
showcase first.
Shout out to Allie. That's why I seen you at last week. It was Allie.
I think it was Allen had did a Sunday set or something, and I had seen Titanic, and I was like, damn, she be eating. Like, she had a real, like, laid-back demeanor about her, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How you feel about showcases, man? You know, they done got huge, and we keeping it positive. And the one I went to and met you at Alex States last week, that shit was all professional, and it was really dope. So shout out to Alex. But I hadn't heard some horror stories about showcases. So what's your opinion on it?
We keeping it positive.
Oh, well, next question, huh? Yeah, we keeping it positive.
Shit, it depends on who doing it. Like anything else, it depends on who the promoters are. I think that some showcases really do be legit. Like Allie, her stuff be legit. Like, you know, they giving away music videos, they giving away tracks like beats and shit. They giving away, you know, interviews, all kind of things, you know what I'm saying? Things that are beneficial to the artist. I can't complain about that. It's the people that be charging people to just be in the showcase, and we just gonna keep it positive, bro. I think me saying that say enough.
Yeah,
like,
no. You know, sometimes you don't have to go all the way.
I'm saying.
And we definitely keeping it positive. But
I don't particularly do showcases anymore. I feel like they're a good thing for up and coming artists. I have done them in the past. I definitely have done them with Allie. I've done them with a couple other people. Bayou Boy, my label, we have put on one. It was great. We gave away a lot of stuff, a lot of gear, a lot of merch, a lot of just good things that help the artists, photo shoot, things like that.
So you saying, or is it your label?
Like this like a family thing. Like, I'm not signed, but like I'm signed. If that
was
makes
understood
sense.
on me.
Yeah, like this something that we all been building together for years. Like, I've been with Bayou Boy since college.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So again, it's kind of like one of them things. Like, blood don't make you family,
but that's your family.
Yeah, like it's one of them things.
Any label mates?
Really, right now I'm literally the only person on Bayou Boy that's like making music. Like, Fletch is my CEO. He did make music, but his two sons, we are in the process of working them up into lit artists. They gonna be like the lit Bow Wows, twins of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2022. They raw.
So check this out.
Yeah.
Off topic.
Yeah.
Triple T and the Fat Boys. I'm all three of the Fat Boys by myself. I'm the gangster, I'm the fly guy, and I'm the corporate guy.
All right.
What I got to do to get signed?
Shit, I'm trying to see too. I'm trying to get a big deal.
Oh yeah, that was a question.
Everybody right now be talking about, I don't want no deal and I'm independent. I'm not knocking being independent at all. Just understand that when you're independent, you gotta have the independent money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Does it? We're being positive, right?
Yeah.
Is there any particular type of label you'll stay from, or is it just whoever give you the better situation? It don't matter who it is.
It's about a situation, what jails, who I feel like I align with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so coming up, Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
You know, we got a lot of heavy hitters in BR right now.
Right.
Like, you could see yourself following any one of those camps.
Would I follow a camp or somebody?
Would you get in? Yeah, fuck with them camps if they come with the right bag.
I've been in Baton Rouge my whole life doing what I've been doing my whole life. Where they at?
Oh, gotcha.
I'm looking bigger than BR. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shitting on BR, knocking BR, but shit, where they at? Like, if you out here, you know what I am capable of, what I am doing by myself. You know what I'm saying? You see me.
And that's why I got you here, man.
Yeah,
you know, I always bring them people who I feel like grinding, the people who gonna go 10 toes behind themselves. Because, man, if you ain't believing in yourself, why should anybody else believe in you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go and approach and try to get closer to the end of this thing. Let's hop into this Baton Rouge, baby, man.
All right.
When I tell you, I don't know how you selected Lil One and Max. My personal opinion, those are probably the two biggest stars in Baton Rouge who don't get the fucking credit they deserve.
Facts.
Them niggas spit their ass off, especially Max, man. Like, Max ain't never made a garbage product.
Right.
Lil One, people just don't know who Lil One is, and y'all need to go look that up. But so what made you? How did you get them to bless you with that?
I mean, shit. What you mean? Like how I got them to do it?
Yeah, I mean, so maybe I'm looking at it bigger than what it may be, but when I hear like Max, man, Max ain't just like a regular phone call. I feel, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
and no disrespect,
yeah.
because I feel you going there, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like, never mind. How you got Max to and Lil? How they come apart?
Man, they both really humble, cool dudes.
Okay.
Like, yeah, they definitely do their shit. You know, they both legendary dudes, but they both humble and they down to earth, and they the type of people that they not gonna knock nobody who they see on their shit. And Baton Rouge Baby, I mean, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but that's a classic. Like,
Fucking right.
that's a classic song. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that, like, you know what I'm saying, it's one of my better works. And I feel like they fuck with it because they know, like, they fuck with the song. Like, anybody who hear the song probably gonna like the song if they from Baton Rouge.
It was an instant classic before the remix.
Man, the song was a classic when I was in my studio writing it.
I can believe that.
No lie.
I can believe it.
Nah, it took a while for it to turn into a hit for people that, you know what I'm saying, start fucking with it. That's anything in Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once it caught on, that was it. Like, people tell me every weekend, like, I heard your shit in the radio, in the club, you know what I'm saying? Or I heard you on the radio, like, all the time.
You getting radio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Good shit. Good shit. That mother, I was like, man, it just, if you from BR, maybe if you just pass through BR, you gotta feel that song. You know what I'm saying? I swear, this is like, this is the song I can play to if I'm getting ready to go to the club, if I'm in the club, if I'm at the family cookout.
Yeah.
Like, I feel all that shit
every
through
night
this
they
song.
play Tevin Campbell at the end of the night. Can we talk for a minute? All that. They need to play Baton Rouge Baby. Need to be the last song. Right after that song.
In Baton Rouge Club.
In Baton Rouge Club, they need to play that Baton Rouge Baby and then turn the music off. Everybody go home.
If you're a DJ in Baton Rouge and you ain't spinning Baton Rouge, baby, shame on you. That's all I'm gonna say. Shame on you, man.
Real talk.
So I used your track, this song, when I interviewed Big Cheese.
Okay.
And you know Big Cheese?
Yeah, the Outlaw.
The Outlaw.
Yeah.
And I just felt like Big Cheese been somebody grinding a long time and be all underdog sometime in certain situations and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, when I hit that bit, that's my dog. It gave him some excitement, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my family, they know, man, like, damn, if you play that song a lot, man, look, that bitch touched my heart, man.
And I appreciate that. Real talk, I was trying to embody the parts of BR that everybody don't talk about, because we already know it's full of killing. We know that.
Yes.
We know it's full of, you know, the HIV and all that.
Right.
We know that. But, man, it's other shit to BR, you know what I'm saying? Like the good food, the club,
Right,
the
right.
ratchet spots, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This where I've been all my life. This the city that made me. Nothing like BR. I'm a Baton Rouge baby. Like, how could you be from here and not feel it?
Right. You
know
so
what
you
I'm
say that was like the best quality of work. Is that like your favorite song that you done recorded? Or do you have a favorite?
It's just a song that I really feel deeply about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of favorites. I listen to myself more than anybody else that I listen to, because I'm steady trying to perfect my craft and make it better.
So you still critiquing
and I'm my
yourself
number
to
one
this day?
fan. Yeah. Because how I'm gonna expect you to be a fan of mine when I ain't even a fan of what I'm listening to myself?
Yeah.
So if I can't sit there and listen to myself and be like, yeah, really fucking with it over and over, how I'm expect you to be listening to it over and over?
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
so you really give yourself that hard criticism?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to the point.
Before y'all get a song, I didn't probably change it two or three times to make perfections to things that I done listened to and listened for, and I'm like, I don't like that. I'm gonna go back and change that one word. But that one word really threw off the whole bar the way I said it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say it like this, that's gonna make all the difference of somebody being like, I'm playing that again.
Do you do any of the producing yourself?
Yeah, like I record like 75% of my own music. BG Sounds do all the engineering to most of my music. But lately, me and him, I've been letting him record me a little bit more lately. Just because he been more available to do so, but I can record myself. You know, I can fly a little hook over or whatever. I can do it in some on Pro Tools. I'm straight.
So this is another. I ask this question a lot to artists. because a lot of them come from that background. Any musical background where you play any type of instruments, anything?
I mean, I played the clarinet till like 10th grade. Then when I decided I was gonna rap, I just quit doing that altogether and just did rap.
The clarinet. How you pick that one?
I don't know. My mama had put me on the clarinet. I think it was like my mama probably wanted to play it or played it or some shit, or she had bought one from somebody else. I don't know how I got into it.
Yeah.
I really would have been more of a drum girl, but she definitely was like, you know, here go the clarinet, and I'm like, all right, bet. And that's how I got on it. Yeah.
And look, I ain't gonna keep it too much longer, but look,
You good.
Before though, I'll get my boy to play on the big speakers up in this thing if he ain't knocked out over there. I see he ain't moved, so we gonna go in your hips, but you're not a dancer, you say, right?
Wait, before we go in your hips.
Hold up, before we go in your hips, talk to me.
Since we on Baton Rouge, baby.
Okay.
I just want to acknowledge that I also did a mix because I see you talk about the remix with Lil Wayne and Max, and that is a classic.
You talk with the Titanic, and who
Yeah.
else was on that thing then?
But that mix, I gotta bring acknowledgement to them ladies because the women in Baton Rouge get little to no platform whatsoever, and I can't get behind that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right that I take a small portion of this time and like dedicate to them. Man, it's Titanic.
Go ahead.
Easy Stacks, Lady SG, They Lovely, Get 'em Tree, Queet Music, Amber Jules, and myself.
Y'all loaded on that thing.
8 females.
Man, I didn't, I just asked you as a trip and it ain't on Apple Music, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube though. And it's on the Bruh app, which is Baton
So
Rouge.
I can pull it up on the Bruh app? Like I can go straight to hold on before we do
it's
in
on
your
the
hips.
Bruh app, yeah.
I got the Bruh app. I never heard it. I've been looking for waiting for it to touch on Apple Music, but we gonna play that thing if that's okay.
Shit, yeah, the
I
Baton
never
Rouge
searched
Baby
for a song
remix.
on this thing, man.
It's actually a number 20 something on that album right there. That
Right
was
here?
up the no, not the Draco
Just-
Street. The
Hold on now.
This album.
Okay.
It's on that bitch. Now I don't know how you get to it. Hold on. But
We're gonna put it up on YouTube then.
yeah,
Shout out to the Bruh app. That's Baton Rouge as well.
absolutely.
I've been wanting to check it out, man. And
You ain't heard it yet, huh?
I haven't heard it. This finna be first for me,
man.
man. This finna be first for
Pressure.
me.
Hey, it's 8 bars. Everybody keep asking me how did I get all of them on the track together? Like how you did that? You know how hard it is to get multiple people together to do one project? I'm like, yeah, I know how hard it could be, but we did that. And we shot a video for it. That's gonna come out this week.
So that one now, I'm assuming probably was a new school way of shooting stuff where y'all had to send the tracks to one another.
Nah.
Y'all was in the studio together?
Some of them came did this. That's it right there.
This
Some
one
of
right
them-
here?
That's the original.
Oh, right
All
here.
back to them. And then that's the
I know YouTube. Oh no, go straight to it.
It's nothing like VR.
I never heard it.
Nothing like VR. We in here.
Your idea, right? Put this together. Nobody gave you a hard time. Either. Let's get it.
See the difference between y'all and us? We come together. We put on for our city. Where my ladies at?
Hold on, y'all. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Which one that is? You gotta talk.
That was Lady SG right there.
Okay. Tell me who they is when they on this thing.
This Get 'em Tree right here. She putting on for Baker, but you know Baker.
Hey, Baton Rouge. That's Baton Rouge. Is these Baton Rouge fairies?
It's all the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Get 'em Tree right there.
Okay.
Lucky say that it ain't nothing
That's
like
Queen
that
music.
ranking. I can vouch for
Right
that.
there. My little dog right
Can't go in a club that I ain't named.
Way from New Orleans.
Get respected in
NBR. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
She
shit, yeah.
She from the city, but she became a Baton Rouge baby after Katrina.
Yeah. Oh, that's Baton Rouge then. You seen that one?
This Easy Stacks. Never really like that, right?
Should I just feel like we the blueprint.
They the sickest, man.
Shit, I was trapping in Jabos before I trapped my phone.
on now.
I felt like Boosie was my
I swear to God, ain't nobody let me down yet. Like, they ain't let me down. They fucking spit.
They easy.
like, listen, ain't no bitch ever play with me. She know I ain't pussy.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know how long it took me, but if you love it, then claim it.
Easy stacks of real Baton Rouge, baby.
Real Baton Rouge, baby.
It's Titanic.
Where we learn to take them losses,
but we get it right back.
From when you came to your house. If you ain't got that gap, and when you leave your house, 9 out of 10, you won't make it back. This bitch here really.
This here is so fucking fire.
Man, I'm telling you.
This is so fucking fire.
Hey, the first time I heard it, I almost cried. That bitch was so wrong. I ain't lying.
So, if you got verses at different times, how the fuck you put that together?
And I ain't listen to him either. I let him. I sent it straight to my.
Oh, you let him just handle it.
And then
I
when
would
they
have
was trying to
struggled,
put it
yeah.
together, I helped them put it in line, but I ain't listen to the verses till it was time to put it together.
Okay.
It's Amber Jules. Yeah. She live in Dallas now, but she a Baton Rouge baby.
Everywhere you go, it's lit, it be safe. Cause it's risky, cold like a grizzly. Style so crispy, stay making moves, gotta stay on my grizzly.
They love it right there.
Singing? In a sing? Yeah, she's singing.
Yeah. She wrong.
Man. I don't know what fucking what version to listen to. You fucking up the game. The original, fire.
And then I came back on this one.
You put it.
I had to. Became the Lucky Starr.
How you got that name?
Lucky. I'm a star. It only makes sense.
Only makes sense.
They say you rollin', bitch, I might be. What it do, baby? I'm from Baton Rouge.
So, most of the time, in the music game, you can get a remix that's fire. I don't think I ever seen somebody redo the same song, 3 versions of the song, and they all fucking wrong. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. Hey, fire. Straight to it.
I could do the same thing with In Your Hips, though.
You gonna do the same thing? That's what you're
You know what
telling
I'm
me?
saying? Like, I already got a remix with AJ, right?
Right.
But I got other raw Baton Rouge rappers that want a piece of this song. They want to be on there.
Make it happen.
I can't speak on it, but it's in the works. I'm finna do some more shit for y'all. Like,
So is this the
that's
song?
gonna be my new shit. Everybody gonna be doing it next. I'm gonna take a song, I'm gonna put it out, then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do a remix, then I'm gonna come back and do another version of that bitch to where you gonna love the song so much by the time it's all said and done, you gonna be streaming all them bitches.
So
That's gonna be the new trend. Everybody gonna do it.
So in your hips,
Yeah.
it's cool for the G's to be.
Yeah, cause it could be in your hips all kind of ways.
You gotta give me a little bit. Can I get just a little bit? I wanna know. Just a little bit.
I'm saying it might be in your hip. It
Oh, hey.
might be in your hip.
Oh.
It could be.
Oh, say I'm always like, I'm thinking it's
It
like.
could be.
Nah,
It's your
man.
interpretation.
Yeah, I guess
What's,
mine.
what's happening with your hip? You know what I'm saying? It could be in your
Man,
hip.
look at you do that shit clean on my fucking
I'm
head.
saying it could be in your hips. How you know how you work your hips. But it could be, in your hips.
I never put that shit like that, dog.
It's what it is, man.
So it ain't just a dance.
That's the beauty of music. You can interpret so many things. From
That's
one-
facts. I thought I was gonna get up in this motherfucking dance and you done gave me a whole lesson. Man, she saying that shit to the end too, cause y'all, I was trying to get some 2 steps up in this thing, but now I got a better understanding of that shit, bruh.
I'm just saying.
Now I feel some type of way,
It
man.
could be
'Cause
anything.
man, I'm 40, so like I'm about partying these days.
Yeah, but we live in wealth. VR.
VR. And I'm pretty sure that shit be in a lot of motherfucking hips.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So where it come from? Like, what inspired that thing?
Shit. I don't know. I had some raw lit beats on deck. I had some lit beats from Duke. Say Duke.
Yeah.
Shout out to Say Duke. And one day me and my dude BG was in the studio and He was like, let's do something. I'm like, man, I don't feel like it. He was like, man, come on, let's do it right now. I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing to that shit right now, because that shit like upbeat and I'm chilling. I got on my little robe and shit. I'm chilling. He like, man, just get up and go do the shit. I'm like, all right. So I got in that bitch, and In Your Hips was born that day. And as soon as I heard it back, like, cause when I record, I don't really like to listen to my shit as I'm recording.
Okay.
Like I like they be like, you wanna hear back what you just heard? No. Let me punch the next part in and keep moving, and then at the end play that bitch back to me.
So I want to ask you this: how, like, cause both of them on the same CD, like same album, right? In Your Hips and Baton Rouge, baby.
No, In Your Hips a single. I dropped it by itself.
You dropped it by itself.
Yeah.
So what made you come back so hard, so fast? Cause like Baton Rouge, baby, still.
Cause I still do that to this day. I'm gonna drop something. I'm really contemplating dropping something, a little single that I got called "Trying to Get Your Love," like for Valentine's Day. But it's kind of like press. Like I need to do that shit. Like submit the shit like today or tomorrow. But
you don't worry about them drowning the other one out and
ain't
shit?
no such thing.
Ain't no such thing.
Man, look at anybody who really recently blew just from out of BR. Did they blow with one song? No. Like,
not at all.
If you want to take HD for example, you know what I'm saying? He got 3 or 4 club bangers in the club at one time. AJ got about 6 of them in the club right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drop that shit. If they fuck with you, they want to hear more content. They don't want to hear less.
That's real. You know what? I guess when you look at the when this shit becomes like big mainstream, that's kind of what mainstream make you want to do, you know, or try to do to the
make
artist.
you do because you're under their contract.
Yeah.
That's not the kind of contract I want.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna get in a contract that I can't drop music when I want to drop music. That's dead.
Gotcha. So before we get out of here, what's next for you, man?
Shit, next for me.
What you see? What, like, we definitely always got to do this. I wish you nothing but success.
Absolutely.
Wherever you want to go, I hope you go 10 times further. I fuck with you. I'm a fan. I think you make fucking classic music, man.
I appreciate
I
that.
think you make that shit that, like, I can listen to 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Especially like that Baton Rouge, baby, In Your Hips. Like, man, that shit ain't going no fucking well. Once again, DJs, if y'all ain't playing that shit, shame on y'all. But gotta give you flowers while you're here.
Yeah.
But see yourself wanting to do movies or just straight to the music thing, owning your own label, maybe signing some people. What's next for Lucky?
I definitely could see myself doing that. Like, I feel like if I would have had somebody to take me under their wing when I was in high school, like BG, my producer, he's 17. He in high school, he a senior. I used to teach him.
Your producer is 17?
Yeah, he's 17, and I used to teach him when I taught. I taught him from kindergarten through 5th grade. He went to middle school, found me on Instagram when he got to high school. Was like, man, I'm doing beats now. And I'm like, shit, send me some beats. Let me see what you got. Send me some. I bought the first beat that anybody ever bought from him.
That's fine.
And then, you know, it was up from there. He steady was doing beats. Then I'm like, man, you need to produce. You need to produce, like mix and start doing the mixing and shit.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I ain't good at that. I'm like, man, just do it on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I let him mix my album. And it was up from there, man. This dude got Grammy nominated songs. Like,
Already?
Yeah, he got that song Martin and Gina with Polo G. It's like 2 or 3 times platinum.
Okay.
He got a gold. No, it's platinum now. A song with Rod Wave. Like, he doing big things at 17. If I'd have had somebody pushing me like, man, do this, you know, I'm gonna put a little money behind you or whatever. When I was that young,
ain't no telling.
I'd have been blew up.
Gotcha.
I would have probably never even gotten into teaching because I probably would have blew up before I got to be 22.
And man, it's coming. Like, I feel like you've definitely been displaying the patience.
Yeah.
And I definitely feel like you've been putting out the quality product.
Yeah.
So it's only a matter of time, and that's why I got you, to show you, to tell you that I believe in you. Yeah. And anything I can do, 3T favorite time of day, sip some Saturday, we got you.
Yeah.
Like real talk, you know what I'm saying? So, that's pretty much what I got, dog. Let the people know how they can book you so we can get that bag.
Man, the bookings, that's another thing. Like, I'm finally in that booking bag. That shit feel good.
Yeah, good shit.
Yeah, I did 1,000,001 free shows, but now you got to pay me, love. You got to pay me for the feature. Hey, I tried to give y'all them free features. I tried to give y'all them free shows. Y'all got to pay me what I weigh now.
Ain't shit free no more.
Ain't nothing free no more, you hear me? But y'all can book me by going emailing my manager. It's bayouboy with an IENT@gmail.com. You can hop down to my DM. You know, we can talk business. Like I ain't too far out of touch right now. You know what I'm saying? So holla at me.
I love the way you talk. And if
Yeah.
people ain't pay attention, I ain't too far out of touch right now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you might hit me up. Shit,
That's
we
on
might
your
be
body.
signing that contract in New York.
That's on your bio.
That's on your bio.
I
So
just need a little distribution deal. If you out there and you see me, I just need a little distribution deal, bro.
So
we got the rest of this shit. We got this shit.
we looking for a deal, distribution
Yeah.
deal. We still doing features,
Yeah. for
doing
sure.
shows.
Yes. I got like buku pride events booked. Like, you know,
Yeah.
they kind of love me in the LGBT world.
Hey, go for it, man.
So I got Sweet Heat Miami, which is like one of the biggest pride events in like for females.
Yeah.
In Miami this summer.
So
and
you
they-
doing out of town shows?
Oh yeah, I got Dallas Pride, I got Vegas Pride, I got New Orleans Pride. Like,
Baton Rouge, we got a pride.
yeah, they need to get on their shit though.
So
'cause
Baton
it don't
Rouge, why
be-
y'all ain't made the
They
fucking
don't,
phone call?
they don't really be doing nothing. Like, BR got to get it together. Maybe I need to be over getting something rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, start that shit.
Maybe.
Start that shit, man. Hey, that's what's up, Lucky, man. Appreciate you for taking the time out, sitting down with us.
For sure.
Sip some Saturday, y'all. 3T favorite time of the day. Lucky Starr. Once again, shout out to
Okay.
Capitol Park letting us hold their facility down, providing these fantastic drinks. We'll check back with y'all later. Peace.